Hi, this is Deborah Woods from Latter-day Village. I'm making this ornament out of a toilet paper roll. I measured it. It was 5¼ inches around and 3 7/8 inches tall. I wrote that down on a piece of paper. Then I picked out some um, Christmas paper that I had, a little stack of paper. I picked out 3 different ones, and I started with a red to go around the toilet paper roll for the body. And I marked it at 5½ inches, so I'd have a 1/4 inch excess. I cut off the extra, and I centered the roll on the back of the red paper, and then I used double-sided tape to attach the paper to the roll, but that didn't really work. Just so you know, I ended up using glue. This was kind of thick paper and it didn't want to easily stick. And then I rolled it around and tucked in the top excess into the inside of the paper roll and taped it down, and then I put a rubber band around it to hold it in place while the glue dried. And then I took that little slice that I had cut off and I folded it in half lengthwise, and these are going to be the arms. And then I took the lighter color paper with the music on it, and I traced the outside of the roll to make a circle for the face, and I just drew some little hands and cut them out. And then I taped them into the inside of the arm. But once again, I ended up having to use glue because the tape wasn't really working so great. And then I glued the face on and used a rubber band to hold it in place while the glue dried. I love rubber bands. I like using stuff that I have. Then I used this lid, and on the striped paper I cut out a circle that was going to become his hat. And I cut away not quite half of it, so that I could twist it around and make a little hat. Then I folded it around and I taped it on the inside to create the hat. And then I made the little arms, and there's the little hat. I glued the arms on the back and put the rubber band around to hold it in place while it dried. And then I used a cotton ball that was just sitting on my desk, and I took it apart so I had a long thing that I was going to put around the edge of the hat, which you can see here. And then I put glue all around the edge of the hat, and then I put the cotton ball on. Now I have this cute little hat to put on top of my Santa. And I put a dab of glue at the very tip, and with a little extra piece of the cotton, I made a little ball to put on top and put it on. Now let's see. Oh, I put eyes on the face. You could have done that before you even started, then I put glue on where I wanted the beard to stick. I took the cotton, sort of shaped it into the shape of a beard, and then stuck it on, and afterwards I drew the mouth on. And then I put glue around the top of the toilet paper roll to hold the hat in place. I used makeup. I used some eyeshadow and some lipstick to make little blushy cheeks on his face. Isn't that cute? And then what is this? I drew on a belt with a magic marker and a buckle with a paint pen. And then I decided he needed feet. So I drew around the outside of his body onto a piece of white cardstock and added 2 little bumps for his feet that would stick out beyond the edge. And I colored it in with black. I would have used black paper, but I didn't have any right then. So I just colored it black, and then I turned him over because it'll show if you hang it on your tree. So I colored that black, and then I cut the whole thing out so that it just barely extended around the bottom of his body and put glue on the bottom of the paper roll and stuck it down onto the feet. And here is the cute little Santa all finished. Thanks for watching. Bye.